Welcome to the Making Sense feature on contemporary retirement. Making Sense focuses on the financial issues affecting the retirement community. With me today is Matt Hurley from Matthew Hurley Auctions. Welcome to the show, Matt.
Thanks, Mike. Good to be here.
You know, Matt, we talk about this all the time, and the rule number one in terms of dealing with personal property and breaking down houses, what's rule number one?
Don't throw anything away.
Don't throw anything away. But I can look at this stuff. I can tell it has no value.
I've heard that so many times, Mike, and I've picked actually $1,000 items out of the trash.
And you know, we love having you on the show because we do this a little bit differently than some of the other shows, because there's some nationally syndicated shows that will do estimates at auction. And one of the things we like to do is you can talk about that all you want, but in reality, we like to do real live stuff.
This is stuff that's sold at auction in the local area.
So we're going to have some pictures, and Matt loves to come and prove that I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. So we have here, what's the
first item? A vintage James Bond pinball machine. So the question of the day, Mike, did it bring over or under $1,200?
Under.
It brought $1,500.
Wow.
Now, this one's just silly. A closet of light bulbs. Did it bring $25, $45, or $65 at auction?
25.
It actually brought $65. Now, in a normal auction, that would have brought $10 in a box lot.
Right.
Okay, slot cars. There's 6 of them. Did that box bring $100, $350, or $600?
350.
You got it.
All right,
$350
right
for the
one
6
time.
slot cars. Okay, here we go. This is a lot of vintage G.I. Joe toys. Over or under $300?
Over.
Actually, that one brought $250, but it's not even in the original box. So that was in Grandma's attic, brought $250. I love this one. In the original box, Amoco Attacking Martian toy. Did it bring $40, $225, or $400?
40.
Actually, this one brought $225. Look at these. This is great. This is as good as it gets.
This is trash.
That's what I thought.
I can identify
Converse
trash.
Chuck Taylor All-Star sneakers in the box. Over or under $100?
Under.
Sorry, $110. Okay, pick the highest. This is History of Maryland, Atlas of Carroll County, Maryland, or Spies and Traitors and Conspirators of the Civil War.
Well, I love Civil War, so I'm going to pick that one.
Actually, it was the Illustrated Atlas of Carroll County. Brought $205. The other two brought $195 and $198.
So I wasn't too far.
You were very close. They were all within about $10 of each other. Okay, here it is. Boxes of Christmas ornaments. Did they bring $55, $125, or $200?
200.
$200. You got it. For 3 boxes of old Christmas ornaments out of the attic. $200.
Wow. You know, and you know, we'll reiterate before we start down the interview again. What's rule number one?
Don't throw even the Converse sneakers. Don't throw them away.
Mind numbing. All right, so you know, the next thing that we deal with is in terms of you trying to help families is don't move it. What do you mean by that?
Don't move it. People try to help. They really do, and they take everything and put it in one room. That didn't help me. Leave it where it's at so I can see it, so I can photograph it where Grandma had it or the grandfather had it. Leave it in the corner cupboard. Leave it on the shelf. Leave it hang on the wall. It looks much better in your house than it does sitting in the floor in a big
You know,
pile.
we oftentimes say in our office in Frederick, we have some beautiful mirrors in there. If those mirrors hanging on the wall, you know, send a message that this is something you want hanging on your wall.
That's right.
Sitting on the side of the wall with dust collecting on it does not send the same message.
Laying in the middle of the bed doesn't look very good.
Well, and you were saying same in my guessing on the value of those light bulbs. You know, it's if they are just thrown in a box, it brings nothing.
You know, if they're thrown in a box, it's someone's leftovers they didn't want. If it's in that closet, it looks valuable. And it showed. They brought a lot of money.
And of course, the main differential we talk about is the fact that this was done on the internet. People actually bought this stuff without actually looking at it.
Online, on the internet. We had about 15,000 bidders on our website, and so much different than even 5 years ago.
And so I can almost guarantee that, you know, we're broadcasting out of Washington County here. That Carroll County book, if it were sold at a Washington County auction, would have probably bought nothing. But the fact is Carroll County people saw it and somebody wanted it.
Yeah, and you'll be surprised where the people come from, because as they search the internet, they type in what they're looking for. Carroll County. It pops up. They bid on it.
Well, my wife is from Western Pennsylvania, and she buys Wember, PA postcards, and you're not only going to get that anywhere except on the internet or one of these types of sites. And one of the other things we tell people about is, you know, many times children look at a house, they're just overwhelmed at the thought of breaking down that parent's house.
Yeah, they just don't know where to start. And it is. It's overwhelming. It's too much to do. Let us help. We'll take that away from you. We'll help you sort it. We'll help you make the decisions, what you want to keep, what you don't want, and then we'll take it from there. And we can do a house in a few days, which would take you a few months.
Or years.
Or years.
Your phone number?
717-597-9100.
Thanks for making me look bad.
Thanks for having me.
More from Contemporary Retirement after these messages.